We all picked up thinking grow rich to build wealth, to change our life, to finally unlock what's been holding us back. But Napoleon Hill wasn't just talking about money and wealth. He was talking about something deeper. Now, let's get to the hard truth and a deeper challenge. You were never meant to be average. That quiet frustration you carry around, that constant sense of, I should be doing more, that invisible pressure in your chest reminding you that this isn't it. That's not weakness, that's not confusion. That's the real you, the high level you, trying to wake you up. But most men hit snooze. They silence the voice. They bury the hunger. They numb the fire with distractions, comfort food, endless scrolling, meaningless nights. And they wonder why they feel hollow inside. But let me ask you this. What if the missing piece isn't motivation? It's not talent. It's not timing. What if it's simply the thoughts you allow to repeat to yourself? Here's the truth that should shake you, break you, or motivate you. If you're serious about getting rich, tattoo these 6 steps in your mind. Then let them burn your soul. Live them every day, because this is where the dream becomes a plan, and the plan becomes power. Step 1, decide exactly how much money you want. Don't just say I want to be rich. That's lazy thinking. The universe doesn't move for vague goals. It responds to clarity. So decide, I want 100,000, I want 1 million, or I want 10 million. Be specific. Be unapologetic. You're not being greedy. You're being intentional. Until the number is clear, the path will always be blurry. Step 2, decide what you'll give in return. Wealth isn't free. You don't get something for nothing. What will you give up to get it? Will it be your time, your late nights, your comfort zone, your weekend parties, your old identity? Success demands a trade. And most people never get rich because they're not willing to pay the price. You will not rise without something falling away. Step 3, set a definite date. Goals without deadlines are just daydreams. You need pressure. You need urgency. You need a ticking clock that says, move now. Not someday, not when things feel right. Say it out loud. By December 31st, by my 30th birthday, within 12 months, time makes it real. Deadlines create focus. Without one, you'll drift forever. Step 4, create a plan. Not a perfect plan, not a complete plan, just a plan that gets you moving. Start with what you know. Map out the first step and take it. Don't wait to feel ready. Start messy. Start now. You can refine along the way, because movement beats perfection. Always. The person who acts in faith will outrun the one who waits for certainty. Step 5, write it down. Don't keep it in your head. Ink it into existence. Write the number, write the date, write what you'll give, write the steps you'll take. Make it real, make it right, make it tangible, make it visible every single day. This isn't a wish. This is a declaration of war against mediocrity. Step 6, read it twice a day. Once when you wake up to set the tone for your day. Once before bed to program your mind as you sleep. Say it out loud. Feel it. Visualize it. Obsess over it. See the number in your bank account. See the lifestyle. See the freedom. Feel the emotion of already having it. Your subconscious mind responds to repetition. Repetition builds belief. Belief builds momentum. And momentum builds fortune. These aren't suggestions. These are commands for your future. Commands from a man who studied 500 millionaires. And every single one of them used this formula to win. Follow it or fall behind. Apply it or stay average. You already know the steps. Now ask yourself, will I do the work, or will I keep watching others live their dream? Because this plan works. The only variable now is you. Knowing. Because make no mistake, if you keep thinking like a nobody, you will stay one. If you keep narrating weakness, your life will reflect it. If you keep obsessing over what's missing, you'll never realize what's already inside you. It's not just a thought, it's the blueprint for your habits, your grind, your mood, your results, your relationships, your destiny. So here's your new script, your mental foundation. Say it, write it, burn it into your subconscious. I'm not a follower, I'm a leader of my own mind. I don't beg for opportunities, I create them. I don't fear failure, I fear settling. I don't escape my problems, I solve them. I think powerfully, I act precisely, I live intentionally. Say that before the world wakes up. Say that when things get hard. Say it until the voice of doubt in your head can't be heard anymore. Remember, the most successful men you admire, they didn't think their way to success one time. They trained themselves to think like winners until it became who they were. Because the secret isn't a strategy, a shortcut, or a life hack. It's a shifting in thinking. It's looking at every obstacle and saying, this isn't here to stop me. This is here to shape me. It's facing every doubt and saying, this isn't truth. This is the old programming. I choose a better thought. It's waking up every single day with a clear, powerful thought. My reality is a reflection of what I choose to believe. And then choosing better, choosing stronger, choosing thoughts that build the man you were born to be. Because listen, you don't get what you wish for. You don't even get what you work for. You get what you think about most. So if you're tired of being stuck, if you're sick of feeling like you've been falling behind, start thinking like the man who's already ahead. That's how you bridge the gap between who you are and who you're supposed to become. Because if thoughts are things, then the most powerful and important thing you'll ever build is the man in your mind. See the lifestyle, see the freedom, feel the emotion of already having it. Your subconscious mind responds to repetition. Repetition builds belief. Belief builds momentum. And momentum builds fortune. These aren't suggestions. These are commands for your future. Commands from a man who studied 500 millionaires. And every single one of them used this formula to win. Follow it or fall behind. Apply it or stay average. You already know the steps. Now ask yourself, will I do the work? Or will I keep watching others live their dream? Because this plan works. The only variable now is you. Because dreams without action are just smoke. If you've ever felt that tug in your chest, that voice in your mind saying, this isn't all there is, it's because you were made for more, much more. But here's the truth. More doesn't come knocking. It doesn't fall in your lap. It doesn't show up when it's convenient. You have to demand it. You have to bleed for it. You have to sacrifice average to achieve abundance. You can't coast into success. You can't scroll your way into millions. You can't wish your way into freedom. You must declare war on comfort. War on excuses. War on the old version of you. The one who settles. The one who hesitates. The one who dreams but doesn't act. So right now, say it out loud. I will win. I will earn. I will grow. I will become. Say it with emotion. Say it like your future depends on it, because it does. Say it like your kids are listening. Say it like your bloodline depends on your breakthrough, because it does. Here's the truth. Every day you wake up without a goal, you're drifting. Every day you ignore the fire inside, it gets dimmer. Every day you hesitate, you train your mind to settle, but not anymore. From this day forward, you write your goals. You read it every morning. You visualize it every night. You see them clearly. You feel it deeply, and you move toward it relentlessly. This is the formula. Desire plus belief plus action equals fortune. Let me repeat it. This is the formula. Desire plus belief plus action equals fortune. When desire meets belief, when desire meets action, that's when the world moves. That's when destiny bends. That's when your life begins to look like a dream. Not someday, not after things calm down, not next year, not when you're ready, now! Because every second you delay, someone else is claiming a life that could have been yours. You already have the fire. Now feed it. Now fuel it. Now follow it all the way to freedom. Burn the bridges. Light the path. And don't stop until your bank account, your legacy, and your life match the vision that's been screaming inside of you for years. This is your time. Turn the fire into fortune. So let me ask you, not casually, not politely, but with urgency, with intensity, what do you really want? Not what sounds nice, not what looks good on paper. What sets your soul on fire? What goals keep whispering to you when the world goes quiet? What are you willing to give for it? Because the price is real. It's time, it's energy, it's sacrifice. It's late nights and early mornings and doing what others won't so you can live how others can't. And what are you doing today to get it? Not next week, not when life slows down, not when it becomes easy. Today. Because dreams expire without action. Because every excuse buys you another year of regret. This is the line. Right here, right now. This is where the broke stop. This is where the bold begin. The world doesn't hand out power. It doesn't dominate riches. It doesn't give success to the lukewarm. You have to take it. You have to earn it. You have to want it like oxygen. Desire isn't optional. It's the first step to power, to wealth, to influence, to freedom. So fill it, fuel it, live it. Let it burn through every excuse you've ever made. Let it guide every move you make from this moment forward. Because in the end, it's not about luck. It's not about chance. It's not about waiting for the stars to align. It's about desire so deep, so unshakable, so undeniable, you refuse to fail. Think bold, want it deep.